Hi guys, I'm Mia Lake from Mia Lake Interiors and I'm back at Amalfi Tiles looking at their new exclusive tile range, Creos. I wanted to show you guys two of my favorite colors from the range. We've got Bride and Dorian, and what I love about them is the scale. They come in a 1200 by 1200, which is enormous for tiles, and a 1200 by 600, which is a little bit more practical, but still large scale. So this beautiful Italian tile was inspired by plaster stucco, which is an old Venetian finish which you apply to a wall. I love plaster stucco and I use it a lot in my designs, but it's quite an expensive finish and it can be a little bit impractical in certain areas due to its durability. In a tile format, however, it makes it so functional and there's no issues of maintenance. What I love about this tile is it's not shiny, but it has this beautiful luminosity, luster, and a trowel-like movement in it. Where I would personally use this tile is pretty much throughout the entire house. So I could imagine this in your main living, kitchen, dining zone. And what's fantastic, it's actually an R10 slip rating, which means I can transition this out to the outside space without having to get a change of color or texture. The other great thing that I love about this is because it is large scale, you can feature it on a wall. So you could have your hallway or a fireplace, or there might be a main feature wall under a staircase, and this would just look absolutely gorgeous. I could imagine putting some uplights so you can really see the variation in light and texture on this tile. In a bathroom, this tile is just sensational, and you can actually team the two together. There's this gorgeous cool grey, and I would call this almost a winter white or a putty. The white has this almost grey hue wash over it, which means it's not bright and in your face. It's actually very calm and relaxing and it feels very clean. And it teams so well with natural materials. So I'm here today at Amalfi and I'm working on a project which I'm featuring both Bride and Dorian, the Creos tiles exclusive to Amalfi, with the most beautiful colour palette. I'm using natural timber, which has got this warm honey, gorgeous hue, beautiful grey and white marble, and then I've got these gorgeous tactile fabrics. So there's a white woolly knotty fabric, there's a gorgeous mustard velvet. And what I love about teaming this with these tiles is that these tiles, because of the movement and the calmness in it, they just complement these natural materials. The great thing about having such a wide tile is when you're transitioning from ground floor to level 1, if you want to do a staircase, this width would cover majority of staircases without having any tile joints in the way. It just means your staircase can look really grand and expensive. Things to consider when you're pairing this tile with other materials would be, consider that this has a very quiet but strong movement in it. So what you need to do is find other materials that have that same characteristic. So with Bride, which is probably my favourite out of the range, I've used this gorgeous tumbled marble mosaic, and I love that it's got movement and character just like the wall tile does, so they equally complement each other. With Dorian, because of the darkness and the depth of this, I would be teaming this with a marble that has both freshness with white and also a grey veining. And also in this bathroom, again, to give a bit of pop of freshness, I'm going to use white tapware. So guys, I really encourage you to come down to Amalfi Tiles and check out this exclusive range, Creos. Like I said, my two favourite colours are Bride and Dorian. Come see them, they're absolutely beautiful. They'll be on all my new future projects. It was great talking to you guys.